watch home movies. I hate them. Reason being because when I was younger, I was looking for something I was sure my mother had recorded for me and accidentally put something in the VCR I'm not sure I was supposed to see. I know the obvious response is porn. I'm sorry to disappoint you. They were only marked with dates. 1991. On live television, Montel Williams asks my father, "How can you just throw away your child like a piece of trash?" 1994. I spend so much time in the emergency room that my parents stopped penciling in growth marks on my bedroom door frame. I always thought it was because they didn't think I would grow out of this sickness, that the reason they never bought me a dream catcher was because they didn't think I would live long enough to see them come true. 1997. I'm eliminated from a spelling bee because I didn't know that the dad is silent in family. 2013. Before I got into poetry, I used to do stand-up comedy. Consequently, none of my jokes were funny. I remember after some of my skits, the other comics would approach me. I remember this one guy, he was like, "Hey, dude, why don't you know, your jokes are like sad sometimes. I don't get it. Like, why don't you joke about something that's relatable, you know, something like your family?" So I told him a couple jokes. I said, "What do you call it when your dad moved out a long time ago but still comes home to bury his pets?" He said, "Why don't you just make like a dad and leave?" 2014. Every time we drive past the hospital, my mother likes to remind me of how much it costs to save my life, like she would rather have her money back. Like, if I were to die, if I were to pass away, she would pick out a casket for a child. But she never loved the person I became. 2016. I told my father how close I had come to suicide, and he has never been a man of many words. He said, "That's my boy. You're always living on the edge." And I can't remember if I laughed or cried. Thanks.